Okay, we're making basic bread, and I've got 2 cups of lukewarm milk. It could also be 1 cup milk, 1 cup water. And I am adding 1 teaspoon or 1 envelope of yeast and 1 tablespoon of salt. I know that seems like a lot, but this is what James Beard says to do, and he is an authority. And 2 tablespoons of sugar. And I'm mixing that really well to incorporate all of the yeast and all of the yeast's food, which is the salt and sugar. Now I'm going to add anywhere from 5 to 6 cups of regular white flour, because this is just a regular white bread. And I will incorporate 5 or 6 cups until the dough is pretty smooth. I've added 4 cups of flour, and now it's a pretty smooth dough. And now I'm adding 4 tablespoons of melted butter. Yes, the real thing, not margarine. Come on, we want taste here. And I'm going to incorporate all that wonderful melted butter. Now, Mr. Beard says to use a wooden spoon, but I don't own one, so stainless steel spoon will have to do. And now I'm going to incorporate the last 1 or 2 cups of flour until I get a pretty smooth dough. I let the dough rest for 10 minutes, and I've been kneading for about 10 minutes. And this is where you can take out your aggressions. You can knead any way you want, but it's good to put pressure with both hands. You can say, hey, any way you want it. I hate asparagus. I hate modern movies. I hate high taxes. Whatever you want to do. But it feels really good on your hands. And when it's, when it's done, when it's nice and satiny and smooth like a baby's bottom. And then I got the leftover butter that I had melted. I put it at the bottom of the bowl. And I'm going to put our dough in here and turn it on all sides so it has a little bit of that buttery butter on it. I'm going to cover it with a piece of plastic wrap, and going to cover it with about 3-4 towels so it's like 85-90 degrees till it's double in bulk, which will take anywhere from 1.5 hours to 2 hours. The baby is rising now, and like the sign says, don't touch. Our baby has doubled in bulk, and now I'm just going to give 2 or 3 punches to get the air bubbles out. Alright, now we're going to shape the loaves, and I flatten it into somewhat of an oval shape. I bring 1/3 of it in the middle. I turn it, and my hands are slightly floured. And now I'm going to bring this into the middle, slightly flatten it. Then I'm going to bring the whole thing towards me, and I'm just going to kind of cup it and shape it into the loaf, and it's going in the pan, and it's going to have to rise for about 1/2 hour, and I'm flattening it so it'll cook even in the pan. So we'll see you again after the second rising. Bye. And now they're going into the oven, 375, for 40 to 45 minutes. And here she is in all her glory. There they are in all their glory, and they're waiting for some butter. I knew they were done because they sound hollow. This one is higher than this one because I did a little test, and I did what James Beard said with this one. I needed it an extra 3 minutes after the first rising, and this one I did not. So obviously I got to go by the recipe and do exactly what Mr. Beard said. The true purists just have butter on it. And doesn't it have a lovely color? And the aroma in the kitchen makes a house a home. Buon appetito!